Morning, man. Here we go again. Beautiful sunny day here in South Wales. Just as well. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, I know you want to hear about what happened with Advance UK. Their big bowl yesterday. I didn't go. No silver slipper for me. I had to stay at home with the sick boys. So, right. I know you want to hear about that, but I know that some of you want to know how I done in the darts yesterday against the Grim Reaper. She beat me 2 legs to 1. She still refuses to believe me when I tell her I hate darts and I only play because I love her. Although I did get 160 at one point, I'm consistently hitting treble 20s these days, and reluctantly I'm becoming rather good at the game. I still loathe it. There is not a chance in hell of me joining the mains team. Absolutely none. But still, she thinks I enjoy the game. How I survive the game is I wear earpods and listen to Agatha Christie stories whilst I'm playing darts. It's the only way I can get through it. And when she wins, if she gets a double out, I am actually really over the moon and pleased. And I congratulate her because I'm just glad it's a game gone and over. And the sooner we play 3 legs, the sooner I can stop playing the vile game. Right, what are we talking about today? Oh yeah, I've got my BNP hat on. I've got my BNP hat on because I'm going to be judging the performance of Richard Taylor of Advance UK making a speech at yesterday's bash in Wales. I hope they had a great time, I really do. And I will also be comparing him to Paul Golding of Britain First's speech at their conference they had yesterday. They had a bit of argy-bargy outside the Reds. It's not good optics for us to be seen rolling around in the gutter with them. And I think that's why they do it. You know, civilians, normal people won't understand the war that is going on between good and evil. Just so you know, we're the good guys, okay? We're the good guys. Yeah. Hit that pause button for... Okay, before we start, let's check our channel out. Is that... Oh dear. 407 subscribers. Somebody else got drunk last night. Got drunk, come back, went on the internet and thought I'll subscribe to that right-wing fascist. Yeah. Well done, guys. Welcome aboard. Every subscription is truly appreciated. I bet you feel better than these girls, though, who was seen leaving the Advance UK hotel early this morning. Oh, there they go. Walking off back up the valleys. Girls, girls, girls. You never learn, do you? Yeah, never mind. Valley girls, they're the best in the world. They make the best partners, the best wives. They can cook. They can do other things that rhyme. And they are loyal. Yeah. Oh, and if push comes to shove, they can fight like stormtroopers. I love Valley girls. Anyhow, enough of that. On with the show. Oh no, something else to show you. I'm going to be trying something else tomorrow evening. I've asked my granddaughter, Nia, if I can interview her about what life is like for a young 24-year-old in the Welsh Valleys. We have a really strange relationship. She's talk about love-hate. She gets fed up with me lecturing her on how to dress and how to behave. And I just get fed up with the way she lives life and tell her there's more about it. Although she has started taken an interest in Donald Trump. So that's quite positive. Anyhow, if you want to know what the interview is going to be about, you're going to have to stick around to the end because we've got to get on with this battle of the orators. Bye, darling. See you later. I think first up, let's put, oh, yeah, the background image, the War of Northern Aggression. You know, the one that some people thought was fought to end slavery, when in actual fact it was to crush the rights of American states to secede if they so wished. I haven't got a clue where I was, guys. The door went. I had a letter the other day from the TV licensing. I thought, oh, I'm in luck. It's the TV licensing people because I've been waiting for them to come so I can have some fun with them. I know. You're just supposed to say when they knock on the door and they say, are you the occupier? You go, oh, you. And they say, are you the occupier? And you go round and round in circles. Then they say, I'm from TV licensing. And then I say, fuck off and slam the door in their face. I know that's what I should do, but I like to play with them. I also like to play with the scam callers from India. I have great fun with them. Convinced one of them once that they'd come through to the Vatican and they were talking to Pope Gregory. They're dumb as a box of frogs, some of them. And yet some people fall for those scams. Yeah, shouldn't do that. Right, now, where were we? We were talking about the War of Northern Aggression. I said that most people thought it was about slavery. Nothing to do with slavery, really. All about power and the right for states, American states, to decide their own future in the world. But anyhow, we move on. That's why I chose that background image. Back to Paul Golding taking on Richard Taylor of Advance UK. So let's get on with it. Is it, Paul? You've waffled enough. There we go. Richard Taylor, leader of Advance UK. Bit disappointed. I was hoping he'd have his Christmas cardigan on. I would have lost that bet. Oh. There you go, guys. Lesson there. Don't believe everything I say. Right. Take it away, Richie. We'll give them 3 minutes each, is it?
Devolution has been a disaster for the people of Wales. Look at our education in Wales. Our education, we have children leaving school totally illiterate. They can't even read or write. That should not be happening in 2025. When the RSE curriculum is teaching our children things they should never be taught. Perversion. That's what it is. It's sick. Teaching children all kinds of, I'm not going to go into detail because there might be some young people here, but going into things that they shouldn't, children should be innocent for as long as possible. We have the highest levels of unemployment rates. We have the highest level of unemployment during Wales of the whole United Kingdom. On the PISA, which is the measurement by which we measure the quality of our education, we're at the lowest. And I'm a passionate Welshman, and I'm almost getting tearful. Wales is broken, and politicians are not fixing it. They come up with poncy, flashy words. Mark Drakeford, when he was the First Minister at the Senate, what did he do during lockdown? He ruined people's lives. He destroyed our economy, and we're paying for it now. Pubs were shut because of that man. Pubs were closed down because of that man. Our public services were actually destroyed because of that man. And I will never, ever forgive him, ladies and gentlemen, ever, to the day I die. I can see people getting the party clapping. The staff going to agree with me. Yeah, thank you. We don't need more politicians. We need ordinary people who've got fire in their belly, who want to make a difference, who want to make a change, who are not in it for the pay packet, not in it for the money. They're in there because they believe in this country. They believe in our future. They believe that we have a destiny and we can make change for good. I believe that with all of my heart, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I know I want to speak.
Okay. Well, as Richard said, there he goes. He's a passionate Welshman. And Welshmen are passionate about everything, whether it's their pigeons, sheep, politics. We're passionate. Ask Elizabeth Taylor. She got pretty passionate with old Richard Burton, didn't she? They were on, off, on, off, on, off. Oh, well. Yeah, that was good, Richard. You were very passionate. I've seen Richard make far better speeches. Perhaps he was a bit too passionate. But then again, that's the Welsh. And we can be emotional and certainly can be volatile. Okay, I think now time to go give Paul Golding of Britain First a go, is it? We won't score him yet. We'll score it at the end. Here we go. Ashley Simon is on the stage at the moment. That's the co-leader. I still don't know what that's about. I sent Paul Golding an email yesterday or the day before, and he hasn't responded. Just asking for some information about the party I wanted clarification on. Also, 100% transparent with you. I asked him to let me know if there's things happening, because I intend to report on everything nationalist of all parties. Some of you will go, Paul Golding's a grifter, he's only in it for the money. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. The Paul Golding I knew cared even less about money than I do. But I want to reach out to those people in that room there. They are patriots. They might be in a different party to Advance UK, but they're just as patriotic. They love their country as much as you. So anyhow, let's get on with it. Let's see what Paul has to say.
Thank you so much for attending.
Our people teeter on the brink of catastrophe in this country. 6 decades of deceit and lies and poison have reduced us to minority status in our own country, has reduced us to second-class citizens in our own country. And if you want to see where this is heading, look no further than the whites of South Africa. Everyone know about this? Everyone familiar with the way that they're treated on a daily basis? But they're outnumbered, they're outvoted, they're helpless, powerless to save themselves. And that is exactly where the British people are heading if things carry on. And this is what Britain First is all about. We're not just a political party like the Lib Dems or the Greens. We're a rebellion. We are a peasants' revolt against Westminster to take this country back and punish the pigs down there in there feeding at the taxpayer trough at our expense, enriching themselves. Every single last one of them has not got a single drop of loyalty or love for this country. And it's up to us. We might be outnumbered, we might be facing staggering odds, but this is where our people find their backbone, when we've got our backs against the wall. Time and time again throughout history, we have astonished our enemies and we have astonished everyone by making sure that we don't surrender and that we fight back.
Good. Interesting what Paul said there, because for days I've been meaning to write an article about South Africa and the truth about it. Africa is a huge continent. But 40, 50 different countries on it, something like that. All these different races that hate each other. Yeah, and people think that Africa belongs to the Africans. But South Africa was once actually a white country. Whites were the majority in South Africa. Yeah, just go do a bit of research, okay? All these blacks out there slaughtering the whites are, well, they come long after the whites settled there. Have a look at this. How the British Empire turned South Africa into a majority black country. Let's just play 1 minute.
South Africa wasn't always a majority black country. Large parts of the country were historically exclusively European. In fact, it was only due to British colonial policies in the early 1900s, which were opposed by both the white Afrikaners as well as most of the rural black tribes, that triggered one of the biggest demographic shifts in Southern African history, transforming the region into a majority black country within just a few decades.
Okay, so you can see the channel there. If you want to learn the truth, go and watch it. Yeah, the only way you discover the truth is go look at it. And oh dear, our colonial office screwing things up again. Our foreign office is always screwing up things, and they look at the way they screwed up the Middle East. If the Jews had only gone to Madagascar as they originally planned, you did know that the Jews were considering going to Madagascar in the late 1940s and not to Israel. You do know that, don't you? Yeah? They just wanted land, like they do now. They just want land. Okay, going to pause you. Okay, I'm back. I love this pause button. So, who do you think, guys? Was it Richard? Did he win the debate off? Or was it Paul? Was it Dick or no, was it Bill or was it Ben? Yeah. Yeah, so who do you think won the debate? Well, I don't think I'll give an answer. I've got my BNP hat on, uh, so I've got to be impartial. The number of times when I was associated with the BNP, because I wasn't a member of them, just as I'm not a member of Advance UK, I would act as mediator between different warring factions. For some reason, they trusted me, to be fair. And I would act as mediator and try to make the peace. Couldn't hold the centre in the end, though, guys. I tried really, really hard. Sad to see British patriots fighting and warring against each other. I do know that patriots are pretty sharp and can vote tactically. I mean, I don't like Nigel Farage, but if Reform are the only party standing in my part of the world come an election, then I will vote for Reform. I might even go out and campaign for him in my local area. You know, that's the way it should be. When the time comes, guys, vote tactical. Right, let's have a look now. Where should we go? Oh yeah, let's go back to here. Oh, no, them. Shouldn't drink so much, girls. Yeah, my granddaughter. I love her dearly. I've asked her to come on the show and let me interview her about what life is like in Blaina, where I live. If you want to know what life is like in Blaina, go watch the video I've put up on our channel about my time in the BNP. In it, it's the one where I'm wearing a white hoodie and speak about how things have changed in my valley. You should really watch it. It's not really political, it's just about how Wales has changed. I had a saying once, Wales is dead. It died when the miners stopped singing. Yeah. I pinched that from a poem by a child in a book called There's Rosemary. That's for remembrance. Written by a Welsh child. Wales is dead. It died when the miners stopped singing. Anyhow, so I'll be talking to my granddaughter about, I don't know, culture, job opportunities, dating. We talk about everything. I'm very lucky to have such a good relationship with her, a really open, honest relationship. Perhaps I sometimes tell her more of my secrets than I tell my wife. I know she certainly tells me more of her secrets. than she tells people who should be closer to her. She's had a hard life, but she bounced through it. Anyhow, guys, that's all I've got for you. Make of the speeches what you will. I like both speeches. So I guess then that's it for now. You've been listening to Paul Morris, the Green Arrow, pressing the stop recording button